Have you ever walked into a crowded room and felt an immediate sense of exhaustion, only to find the host's dog in the corner and feel an instant wave of relief? You sit on the floor, you pet their fur, and for the first time that evening, you finally breathe. While everyone else is busy with small talk, social performance, and the hidden agendas of human conversation, you've found the only connection in the room that feels entirely real. To the outside world, this might look like you're shy or perhaps a bit detached, but the truth is often the opposite. People who feel closer to animals than humans aren't usually lacking in heart. They often have too much of it. They possess a deep, empathetic sensitivity that makes the complexities of human interaction feel heavy, loud, and sometimes a little bit dangerous. In psychology, we often talk about the concept of relational safety. Human relationships are often conditional. They depend on what we say, how we look, or what we can provide. There is a constant subconscious fear of judgment or rejection. But with an animal, you experience what is known as unconditional positive regard. A cat doesn't care if you've had a productive day. A dog doesn't judge you for the mistakes you made 5 years ago. This lack of judgment creates a secure attachment that allows your nervous system to fully drop its guard. For many, an animal isn't just a pet. They're the only space where they don't have to be perfect to be loved. There is a biological rhythm to this bond. When we look into the eyes of a creature that trusts us, our brains release oxytocin, the cuddle hormone, while simultaneously lowering our cortisol levels. For those who have experienced trauma or deep disappointment in human relationships, animals provide a form of somatic healing. They offer a physical presence that is grounding, a warmth that doesn't demand an explanation. It's a silent conversation between two heartbeats, where words would only get in the way. Humans are meaning makers. We interpret, we analyze, and we often project our own insecurities onto others. We live in a world of masks, where people rarely say exactly what they mean. Animals, however, are incapable of such deception. A dog's joy is visible in every wag of its tail. A cat's peace is felt in its rhythmic purr. Some people find comfort in this simplicity because it gives their brain a break from the constant decoding that human life requires. Choosing the company of an animal isn't a rejection of humanity. It's a preservation of one's own peace. It's recognizing that your soul speaks a language that is better understood in whiskers and paw prints than in sentences and syntax. Animals are the ultimate mirrors. They don't wear masks, and they don't ask us to wear ours. When you sit in silence with a creature that loves you simply because you exist, you aren't being antisocial. You are being authentically social. You are practicing a form of love that is pure, ancient, and honest. Maybe the reason you feel closer to them is that animals remind you of the part of yourself that hasn't been bruised by the world yet. They see the version of you that is enough, just as you are. What about you? Is there a specific animal in your life that understands you better than any human ever has? What is it about their presence that makes you feel safe? Share your story in the comments, because maybe in understanding that part of you, you'll discover what your heart truly needs.